Hello YouTube, this is Vince Castelli with Yu-Gi-Oh! Underground. I'm here to give you a deck profile of a new archetype that's coming out. Just came out in DT 7. It'll come out in Hidden Arsenal 7. Really? Okay. I noticed this deck has been topping a lot in the OCG, and it's called Verslagia. So they've been using rabbits because they have their very own vanilla. So I'm going to give you my deck profile for what I think is going to be a very good deck once it finally gets released. So go with the monsters. 2 rabbits because there's vanillas and you can only play 2. So yeah, 2 tour guides in the Sangan. That way you can get Sangan so you can search the rabbit and of course go into Leviar, all the broke shit. Vanillas, 3 saber sources for the dinos so you can go Lagia and Dolka. And then the vanilla for Evilswarms is Heliotrop. He's really broken because he's 1950 attack. That's huge. It just says fuck you to Thunder King. And he's hardly ever dead in the deck. I know there was one problem that was with regular Dino Rabbits is you draw vanillas and they're really dead. That's hardly ever dead in this deck because there's so many plays you can combo off of stuff. My favorite monster in the deck, Evilswarm Caster, 1750 attack, level 4 warrior. His effect is whenever during the turn he is normal summoned, you can normal summon another Evilswarm or Steel Swarm monster from your hand. So that's why this card's not dead, because you can just have this in your hand, just go Caster, summon Heliotrop, and then overlay. Make rank 4s. Pretty awesome. And there's also, I found this out very recently, that this guy can't be Veilered. I'm not exactly sure if that's completely true, but there might be. My friend Vince, he's found some links. We'll probably post it underneath the video, so you can look those up and see what you think. So, yeah. I played Triple Mandrago. His effect is if your opponent controls more monsters than you, you can special summon them. It's pretty broken. Just a free monster. If your opponent has like 3 monsters and you have 1, you can still drop them for free. That's pretty awesome. He's also a plant, so you can play him in Chaos Plants. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm probably going to tech him in Bubble Beat because he's a level 4 that I can easily spam. It's really, really good. I played 2 Thunderbirds. This is essentially the wind-up rabbit of the deck, except he can only chain 2 effects. So he's not as good as Wind-Up Rabbit because you can just summon something that's bigger than him and then just attack over. So Wind-Up Rabbit could just dodge. This one can only dodge if you activate effects. But the good thing about him is whenever he does come back to the field, he gains 300 attack. That's pretty good. Becomes a 1950 beat stick. Also, I only played 2 because he has a effect where you can only use his effect once per turn. So, or the effect of Thunderbird once per turn. So you can't, if you have 2 on the field, you can't just banish both of them like you can with Wind-Up Rabbit. So you can only banish 1. So that's why I only play 2 because then there'll be a dead draw. I played 2 Thunder Kings because Thunder King's way too good this format. Stops Geargia, stops heroes. Yeah. On to spells. I play 21 monsters, I think. Spells, play the Pandemic Contagion Infestation. I'm not exactly sure if that's the real name right now. This is Forbidden Lance for Evilswarms, except it protects all of your Evilswarm monsters. That's broke. I think Vince, you judgmented this card, didn't you once? Yeah. I went Rabbit, and he goes Rabbit. Field. Yeah, Rabbit, 2 Heliotrops, and you bottomless, or you try to book, and I was like Lance, and he's like Judgment. Fuck that shit. I know, it's so broke. That's why this deck does so well. It's because of that card right there. 1 Lure of Darkness because the Evilswarms are dark. So another reason why Heliotrop's never dead, because I can just ditch it for Lure of Darkness. Also, I only play the 2 tour guides in Sangan, so if I go tour guide Sangan first, the second tour guide I can use for a Lure of Darkness target. It's pretty nice. 1 Rhoda because Caster's a warrior. Really, it's really stupid. Really stupid. It's so awesome. Pot of Avarice. 2 MSTs. I only play 2 instead of 3. I don't even side the 3rd because I already have enough back row hate with the lances and Lagia, so I don't have to worry about it as much. And the staple is Monsterborn, Dark Hole, Heavy. Traps, Judgment, 2 warnings, too good not to run. 2 Tarantulas. This card's really good if you open up with Rabbit. I'll explain why later. It's just really good. 2 Bottomless. Priority's gone. 2 Compulse. Best trap in the game. And Starlight Road, because I play a lot of back row. Sorry about all the proxies. 2 Ophions. This is the heart and soul of the deck. Takes 2 Evilswarm monsters or Steel Swarms if you play Steel Swarms. He has 2 effects. You can detach one to add a infestation spell or trap from your deck. So you can add the stupid Lance. That's pretty awesome. This is why I think this is really good if you open up Rabbit and Torrential. So you can go Rabbit, go 2 Heliotrops, go Ophion, then you search your deck for this guy, set Torrential in this, and then whenever they summon a monster, they try to, like, say they go Tour Guide and they go into Acid Golem or something, go Gemini Pearl, you can just, like, Torrential and then chain that, and you keep your monster. Really good. His other effect is, if he has Xyz materials, neither player can special summon level 5 or higher monsters. So that just says, fuck you to Chaos Dragons, pretty much anything like Synchros, stops Shien, everything. He's also 2550, which is huge. So it really says fuck you to Light Pulsar Dragon, because it gets right over Light Pulsar Dragon, and then they can't even summon their red MD or whatever the fuck they want. So yeah, this was the downfall. So Chaos Dragons was the downfall of Dino Rabbit. This is the downfall of Chaos Dragons. So yeah, he's pretty fucking good. Evilswarm Bahamut. It's real. See? DT. It takes 2 Evilswarm monsters. His effect is you can detach one to target one face-up monster your opponent controls, discard an Evilswarm, and then take control of that monster. Period. And it can attack, so it's better than Big Eye. That's pretty fucking awesome. I know I've played many matches where my opponent will drop BLS on me, and I'm like, oh fuck. Rabbit, 2 Heliotrops, go Bahamut, ditch the 3rd Heliotrop in my hand, take control of BLS, and I had it for like 4 or 5 turns and won. It's pretty awesome. I also had it against Dark Worlds, and I thought I was going to have some trouble against Dark Worlds just because they can pop my Ophion, and I was still able to take their graph. It was pretty awesome. 1 Ouroboros. He's pretty good. It's Evilswarm Trish. If you haven't noticed, if you don't know this, all the boss monsters for Evilswarms are based off the 3 Ice Barrier Dragons. So Ophion is Gunyear, Bahamut's Brio, and Ouroboros is Trish. So they're back. They're not banned anymore. They're just corrupted right now. It's 2750 attack. Takes 3 level 4, so it's a generic rank 4 Exceed monster. That's pretty fucking broken. You can play this in anything. He has 3 effects that he can use each of them once while he's face up on the field. You can bounce a card to the field, bounce a card on the field to your hand, loop a card out of your hand, and banish a card out of your graveyard. So he's a Grand Mole, a Hunter, and a DD Crow all in one. And he's also 2750 beat stick. Pretty awesome. Laggy and Dolka, because I play Sabersaurus. Broke. 1 Maestroke, he's good. Utopia, I don't like him. Pappy, he's good. Shockmaster, because Shockmaster. Leviair for the broke tour guide play. Bring back Rabbit. Leviathan Dragon for a beater. Zen mains, because Zen mains. Acid Golem. Acid Golem. I actually hate this card. I actually lost because I had Acid Golem on the field. But I had to get over Red MD because I didn't have Ophion on the field. And then Stardust because I play Starlight Road. So yeah, that's the deck. I think that deck's going to be really, really good. It's not as good as it was going to be last format when they had 3 Rabbits, 3 tour guides, but it's still really, really good. It's way better than Dino Rabbit in my opinion. So tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a great day. See ya.
Yu-Gi-Oh!